The world we once knew has been lost to shadow. Was it sundered in fire and brimstone? Drowned in flood and rain? Was it tragic decadence? A great fall? Unspeakable corruption? Or did the awakening of magic destroy our world? No one knows for certain. Reach through the shadowy mists. Find a fragment of land infested with shadowy corruption, yet lit enough to find your way. Find a creature of light, a sylph. They are friendly and willing to guide you. Perhaps the two of you can find other survivors. Perhaps this land can serve as a shelter. Perhaps together you can build a sort of haven. Forge friendships to save the world.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the Unleashed Games weekly playtest, where you join me, Irena, CEO of Unleashed Games, live as we play through our little game, Haven, Forge Friendships to Save the World. You see, we are building a family-friendly cooperative role-playing game set in a fantasy universe where reality has been shattered by chaotic magic, and it's up to humanity to band together and piece reality back together again. We are here as a result of an incredible dev team filled with developers from primarily this game here, World of Warcraft. I myself was a developer on World of Warcraft, and we raised $1.3 million in 2023, and we put together a prototype of the game that we want to develop and bring to market, and that's what you're going to see here. But we actually are a startup, a pre-seed startup, and we're still seeking funding and publishing, pardon me, and we need your help. So if you know anybody that is interested in supporting projects like this, or if you think that this is interesting and want to help promote it, and even more importantly right now, just like it, share what we do here. We do this every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern or 11 a.m. Pacific. And we stream this game and we bring our community together to check out what we're doing and to see how far we've come. And far we have come. We are working really hard. We raised that $1.3 million and we burned through it. We paid our developers through until, what was it? May of 2024. That's how far we got. And since then, the team has much of the team has moved on to jobs that actually pay them money. Not me necessarily, but a lot of folks have actually joined the team after the fact. And we have an all volunteer team at this point, and I would very much like to pay them because they're awesome. They're still kicking ass and helping us on a fractional basis move this game forward. And so the game that we had in May of 2024 that we showed off at that GDC is very different from the game that we have today, and we can't wait to show it to you. The big updates that we have, and we usually use this stream as a little bit of an update on our development and kind of the progress of where we're going and what we're doing. The big updates for this week are that we are kind of shifting gears a little bit. We'll still be continuing to develop Haven. We'll still have these streams and these play tests, but we spun off a different company out of this effort, and we actually got that company funded, which is very, very exciting. Like, I'm so excited. But that funding does not apply to Haven, unfortunately. We would like to be able to continue to fund Haven, but the challenge is that right now, getting a game funded is really, really hard. Like, it is impossible right now to find funding for dev teams that are making games. And there's some incredible projects out there that are seeking funding that aren't getting funded. Some of them are being developed by absolute industry legends, people like Warren Spector. Actually, I think that their game is actually pretty well funded. But there's another project by Will Wright that was looking for funding, and they were struggling to. People who I have looked up to my entire career who are struggling. And just like our guest last week, Heather Serlin and their project Hawthorne, they did not get funding from developer or from venture capital and have not found a publisher yet. But they do have a Kickstarter. And that's actually one of the ways that a lot of dev teams are getting funded is through Kickstarters. So we on the Unleashed team have been kind of quietly gathering all of our stuff, all the videos that we have, these streams, putting together content to start our own Kickstarter campaign, which will come very, very soon, because we want to bring our game to market. We think that it's really, really cool. But the only way that we can get there is by having folks like you back us up. So please stay tuned for when we announce that Kickstarter. And also prior to that, we'll be unlocking our Discord community and hopefully letting droves in. One of the things that a milestone we have hit though this week, which is really, really exciting, is that we have actually crossed a threshold in terms of our email list. This is another metric that matters, is that we have a mailing list where, if you don't know about it, please do sign up. If you go to our website at unleashedgames.com, www.unleashedgames.com, you can sign up for our mailing list there. But we crossed 1,000 people for that mailing list. Actually, we're at 1,099. If you want to be the 1,100th, please jump on that. I'll add it into chat. If you join that mailing list, you'll get notified of our early Discord community, and we're letting this first tranche of people in to really be the start of what we know will be a thriving community to help drive this game forward. But by joining our Discord, you'll be part of our street team, the way that I think about it. The folks that we will be relying on for liking our social media posts, helping spread the word, and trying to get more attention on what it is that we're building. So thank you very much for coming back every week, those of you who are repeat viewers, and those of you who are new. Thank you for joining us. And if you haven't already, please make sure to do all the liking and subscribing and following us on our various platforms. We are on Twitch. We are on YouTube. We are on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Sorry, is it called X now? But we're on all of the platforms, all of the things, and we'd love to see you there and engage with you on all those platforms. And thank you for joining us here on our live stream, because this is really the place to be. And yeah, we're here every week. So, and we have a new guest every week. Speaking of which, we have an amazing guest. I am so stoked to invite our guest. His name is Gene Rozenberg. Gene comes to us. Well, he's put together a ton of titles. We'll get there in a second. But fair warning, we have a technical challenge today in the fact that Restream is failing to work with his camera. We've gotten it working on StreamYard, but we couldn't get everything linked up to shift the whole stream over to StreamYard. But for some reason, Restream is just not working. We tried for almost an hour to get the camera working. However, he, at least on my control panel, he is an all-seeing eye, which I very, very much appreciate. But also, Gene woke up with a fever this morning, and he's still here, and he's still like committed to being on stream and playing with us. So I would love to welcome his voice, the voice of Oz, Mr. Gene Rozenberg. Hi, Gene.
Hello. I am thrilled to be here. You're all fortunate that you get to not see me today, so congratulations. I have a great face for radio, but it's wonderful to be here. It's wonderful to see my friend Irena, whom I miss dearly. We used to live really close together, and now we don't, by a very, very large measure. Yes.
By an ocean.
By an ocean, it seems like. But things are great, and I am happy to check out Haven and tell you how I feel about it. Apparently.
Yes. Well, we can actually get into our history a little bit because
Sure.
we first met at 38 Studios. Where we both had the role of some redheaded stepchildren.
Yes, basically.
I was Tozub says hello, by the way. Tozub is one of our collaborators, community turned collaborator, and this is what we do. The more you engage, the more we there's a magnetism that sucks you into helping us out. We love it, and we love having Tozub's help. But we met. I was working as the UX designer on Amalur, and you were audio.
Yes, I was the number 2 employee. I was the senior sound designer. There was the audio lead, and it was a Mr. Toad's wild ride. It was.
That is one way to put it. Oh my goodness. It's funny because there was actually a press release put out about me alongside your other team member, Aubrey Hodges, that joined the team at the same time. And like, how many sound designers did we have on Amalur?
We had me, Brockett, Bill, and then Duncan was there for a short period of time. So 3, 4 with me, and then Aubrey. So 5, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. I think with Amalur, we had more audio in our build than we do right now in Haven. Sorry.
I personally written 5 hours of music for it. Yeah, it's been.
Wait, which music? Oh goodness. Wait, no, I don't. What was this? Hold on. Now I'm trying to sign in. SoundCloud. Oh God. Oh,
graceful.
Oh God.
Graceful.
This is very graceful.
Graceful.
Okay, the content will be available after my device is verified. There we go. Of Amalur. Modulate the audio so we can talk over it. I come back to the SoundCloud so frequently to just like make my heart hurt a little bit.
It really does make me feel like something beautiful have died there. I'm not gonna lie. But now that I can unlock my full potential with Artist Pro, everything is phenomenally better. It was a wonderful time. Honestly, I don't think that I have ever been in an environment where creativity was so infectious and where we would just make awesome stuff. It is too bad that the rug was pulled from underneath us. It's There are very few things that I regret in my career. I kind of check it all up for experience. Things happen. This is the game development industry, and it's brutal. But there's some things that you just miss, right? And that's the thing. There is a parallel universe somewhere where this game is vastly successful and surpassed World of Warcraft, and that's the universe that I wish that I could just go to, because that is the place, right? This was supposed to be so good. It was just every single person who touched that game did it because they loved what they were doing and they loved the game and they were behind it, and it was just an incredible time. Only once in my career have I ever worked on another game that was like it. Unfortunately, that one came out, and that would be Henry Hatsworth in a Puzzling Adventure. The second.
You mean, hold on. My graceful transitions as
Beautiful.
here. So we've lost the music.
Yeah.
Henry Hatsworth. When I met you, I learned that you were the. I'm going to go back to the music. But I heard you were an award-winning composer of Henry Hatsworth.
Was I? What award did I win? Because I don't know.
I heard that there was some sort of award for your music. I've been maintaining that you are an award-winning composer, and I will forever. Maybe it's the award from Irena, but I think your music has always been fantastic. Like, listen to this. So good. Please tell me y'all can hear this music. So I don't know if you know this, Gene. Did we lose you? Are you still there?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, yeah. So Toza happens to be an Amalur expert.
Really?
Yes.
I have never met one.
I know. He is has been a longtime fan, and he runs a Twitter feed where he is like, he's got a hashtag Revive Amalur, and he posts videos that he makes of Amalur and any sort of content that he has pulled off the internet.
Holy crap, that's
the
amazing.
Veritable encyclopedia of Amalur. And when I told him that you were on the stream, he lost his mind.
Really? Wow. Thank you. You're my only fan. I really appreciate you.
It's there's like, I mean, Ozeb says he's got too many favorites. He's got that Yol-Solfar racial theme is his favorite, among many others.
Mine too. Yeah, I really wish it was a thing. Actually, my favorite is the one that everyone, including my wife, says I shouldn't include in my portfolio.
Oh, wait, which one?
It's the Christmas one.
Oh, the Christmas one is amazing. Are you kidding?
I happen to like it. It has a very special part in my heart because that one and the Masarial conservatory theme, conservatory concept, was written for my son, who was very tiny at the time.
Epic, but tiny.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Not as epic as your son. Your son was the epic baby.
Your son was Epic Baby 2.0.
Yes.
We have a thing. We have a versioning system for our children. Hold on. Let me jump to the Yol-Solfar theme.
This one, the idea was kind of inspired by some of the works in the Spirited Away, and the idea was just to kind of make them pseudo Asian, sort of Miyazaki score influenced something, because we never talk about it, so I will. All right,
yes.
This is not the Amalur stream.
This is the content I'm here for.
All right, this is not the Amalur stream, but
it is
the
now.
idea behind Amalur. Spoiler alert. You know, you'll hate me when you play the game. That Amalur was Earth many millions of years in the future, and so as such, there were things that have been preserved specifically by goblins as sort of like living librarians of things. But goblins didn't know what they have, so when they find an instrument, they couldn't necessarily assign it to a specific type of music or specific, culture or a specific structural form. So we would write unconventional music using instruments that wouldn't be used in the way that they were supposed to be used. There were a lot of Asian instruments, a lot of in the Lossafar mix, but they're decidedly not sounding like something that came out of the East in terms of music. But you can hear the shamisen in there. You can hear the Urdu in there, which is another instrument. You can hear the koto in there. Just all kinds of stuff. And it was interesting. It was really amazing to kind of paint the flavors of the world. We were essentially creating cultural stuff. Creating something that I never got to do in my career, to be completely honest with you, afterwards. And it was the kind of storytelling that I miss. All of it is like this. You'll hear things used in an unconventional way in just about every single piece of music. The dwarven thing has a bagpipe played in a completely different way. It's possible to play it that way, but nobody would ever in their right mind. The Winter Solstice Carol has a lot of has an oud and all kinds of other just very wild bowed instruments and things. I don't even remember. So it's been fun. That's why you're hearing something right now that sounds like vaguely sort of Asian influence, because it was by design, by idea. Even though they're kind of ice elves, I don't know.
We're gonna skip ahead to this one. So I'm gonna set the stage here, because we had a show and tell. Was it every month?
Yes.
Okay, so every month we had a show and tell where every team had to show off what they were working on. And Mr. Gene Rozenberg was literally the highlight of every single show and tell, because his slideshows were, let's just say that they were crafted with love and creativity. I have never experienced any sort of communication like that on any game team. But then for Christmas one year, I believe it must have been, it wasn't 2008, it was like 2009, where he had secretly collaborated with Nicholas Cole, our concept artist, and put together this Christmas carol out of nowhere. And instead of it being the normal show and tell, up on our giant projector screen was this beautiful animated image of goblins and Masariel and elves, and a beautiful Masariel singer, and this song came on, and I do not believe you could hear a pin drop. Everybody's breath was caught, and our hairs were standing on end. It was the most incredible moment. Again, there were moments working on Amalur that were like nothing I've ever experienced. And I've gotten to work on some of the greatest teams. And yet the artistry presented by that team, the talent collected into one room, one building, was immeasurable. And we not only built a world, but we crafted an extension of what could potentially be not just human existence, but magical creature existence. But imagining if all the magical creatures of mythology actually were real and came to the surface and crafted their own cultures. So Gene and the audio team crafted musical themes and styles for every single race. Brian Labor created written languages for every single race. We had visual styles, and like the cities were very distinct, whether it was Jotun or Dakelfar or Masarial. Like they felt like they were their own worlds, but they all felt connected and related.
And now it's in a hard drive in Sweden, and it will never see the light of day.
In theory, it's in a hard drive in Providence too. Maybe, but I don't know if it even exists anymore. But we're still working. We're still waiting for like. Gene, I don't know if you know this. We've talked about this kind of publicly. It was written about in GamesBeat, but we've been, I think, the closest to be able to recapture the IP of Amalur at Unleashed. We're
Really?
trying. We've actually gotten verbal approval to use the IP, so I hope I'm not going to get into trouble for sharing this music while we're talking. Maybe we should just always play the Amalur music whenever we're playing Haven.
Well, there's a lot of it.
There is a lot of it, but like they don't have the content of the MMO. I think they've been secretly hoping that I will collect it together through some sort of secret channels. But Tozeb is my primary secret channel, so hats off to you, Tozeb. Thank you.
You are awesome. Thank you. If you ever want me to tell you strange, here's an anecdote. Sure, why? Since we're playing this. So dwarves were this really brutal race, kind of like the between sort of like wailing Maori kind of dwarves. They were incredibly brutal. They were very much like Vikings, like total pillage. Everything was, insane. But then we sat down one day and said, look, but they have children, right? So they have to raise their children, and you can't be mean to kids. So what would their lullaby sound like?
And gives me goosebumps every time. Y'all, Gene said to me yesterday in a call we had, he said, I'm not a very good composer. I call horseshit on that. Just saying.
Well, I mean, how many awards have I won?
Oh, come on now. Come now. I'm putting my fist down.
Yep.
Here, I'm going to get you an award, and I'm going to send it to you.
Thank you.
In England.
Yes, and I will treasure it. I will put it somewhere where I can find space, and I will look at it.
And you'll know that that is an award from Irena, which I think you are the greatest of all time. Just saying. All right. I'm not gonna cry listening to this Amalur music. I'm not gonna cry. So if you all want to support the revival of Amalur, we need to show a critical mass on social media, and Tozeb has created a hashtag, which is hashtag Revive Amalur. Please, let's show them what we want. And maybe someday we'll actually get the game. But literally, the game that we're about to play, and thank you, Frank. Yes, Tozeb, seriously, Revive Amalur. The funny thing is that I don't know if you know this, Gene, but we had this crazy plan of building a video game that we could then completely replace with Amalur assets. And that's what Haven is. It was supposed to be Amalur. And maybe someday it will be still. Oh, and why did you were off this? I don't know. Can we hear you now?
Yeah, you can hear me now. You
someday.
Can hear me now, right?
I can. Yeah.
Okay, good.
But anyway, yeah, Haven was supposed to be Amalur once we got the rights to it. But we're still working on it 2 years later, and it still hasn't happened. So I still hold out hope in the.
All right. Yes. But hey, you got this whole other company and thing, and that's going to be awesome. And then there's this game and other games, and we're all going to live happily ever after, right? That's the goal.
That is absolutely the goal. And speaking of which, now when because you played Amalur, and
I have a little bit.
um, and back in the day, what was the big problem? What was our hardest problem? Like, when we were close to the end.
Centaurs.
We won't talk about one specific centaur.
Yes.
But that is wow, the most diplomatic way. But like the game wasn't fun, right?
Yeah. That's the problem.
And that's actually the hardest thing to do on any game, is actually to find the fun. So as we depart with this particularly spooky song, you want to check out Haven and see if it's fun?
I'm gonna try. Let's
All
see
right.
if we can connect. I'm going to log in, and I'm going to try.
Oh, you look like you're bugged out. You
Oh,
might need
really?
to restart it.
I'm going to do that. That sounds good to me.
That's all right. We'll get there eventually.
Yep, early access. Am I right?
Yes. Very early, pre-early
Yes.
access.
Yes.
Let's play some Haven.
All
But
right,
yeah,
let's do it.
no centaurs because you can't climb ladders.
Uh-huh. How do they wear pants? That's a question.
These
So
are...
hey, right off the bat, I like your game. It looks nice.
Oh wait, we need you to share your screen though.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it just? All right, let me share my screen. Bam, there you go.
Screen shared.
All
Turning
right.
it on. Ooh, Cherabashka? Pashli.
Yes, especially. And yeah, so where's the sound?
We don't have sound. Sorry. Well, no, I'm running the Amalur music now in the background, I think. I think this is maybe something we should do now from now on, is just run the Amalur background music in the background. Do you think anybody's going to get mad? Do you think anybody
I hear
this?
I hear the spirit is talking.
Yes, that's our producer Jen. She did some voiceover for us.
Nice.
We should have
I like it.
And then you see all the sound effects we need?
Yes. You need all the sound effects.
we kind of left it a blank slate for somebody
Yes.
like you to tell us that we don't have anything.
Tabula rasa. Look
That's
at that.
what we do.
Chopping.
We need a chopping sound. We need a gathering
sound. Shroom. Mana potion. Shroom. Nice.
It's nothing like collecting shrooms.
Oh man, I live for that. There's some more shrooms that I cannot collect for some reason. But I can chop down this tree, and I will.
Chop.
And it's now that. Okay. Ooh, nice. A bundle of twigs, bigger than my life. Wood. Got wood. All right, excellent.
Who's got wood? You've got wood.
Yeah, that's right. Got wood for sheep. That's Catan joke.
Catan is a favorite in my house.
Is it? I'm chopping this. I like that I can aggressively open this chest.
As one does.
That's how I open chests.
Oh.
Oh boy. Stand back.
I've never been more embarrassed by our woo.
It's fine. I will introduce you to the concept of attenuation. It's a really cool concept. It's where sounds get quieter when they're not near you.
Well, we don't have Wise or Fmod yet, but apparently we're going to fix that.
Yeah, we can try. We can even try Fmod. I mean, I need to kind of figure out how it works, so we can just as well. It's
And
easier. It's a lot simpler than Wise in its execution. We can unlearn a thing or two, as they
we,
said.
Scourge is laughing at our
Whoa! God, that sound. Guess what I'm taking out of this game first? Green crystal. Thank you. I like it how it shows me what it is and then tells me what it is. And it's exactly what you think. You know, twigs, green crystal, wood. You know,
Well, we are a family-friendly game.
yes.
Oh, and you help build a
Would you
snowman.
like to be a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes, apparently.
Yes, you do. As a
Ooh,
matter of
I
fact.
like it. The game looks nice, honestly, considering the fact that, you've had volunteer work on this. This is really nice. This is awesome, actually. I really like the UI. It always have been kind of a thing, the UI thing for me. So very good stuff. Spirit. So what are we supposed to do here? Other than collecting, curiously sized bundles of wood.
And this is the content that we're here for, folks,
Yes,
is
indeed. Me
Gene's commentary
part of your
on our game.
of your general effort. You just mocking your earnest contribution to the gaming community of the world.
I told you you could be as spicy as you wanted to be,
You
so I
don't
am
want
here
me
for
to.
it.
I have so much angst.
Well,
I have more angst than your son.
and he's
He's a
15.
teenager.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a teenager. So that's the joke for those of you playing along at home.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Yes. Um, I can see where it's going. I like the hat personally. If I were a mage, that is the hat that I would wear. Hats are very important, as my daughter would tell you.
Absolutely, especially having worked on Henry Hatsworth.
Henry Hatsworth, dare I say it, is the only game that I honestly think needs a sincere sequel. And every single time I reach out to Kyle Gray, who have created Henry Hatsworth, who designed it, he is incidentally also one of the two Kyles from that made the World of Goo and all the other stuff. Every so often, every year or so, I would. Hey, Tozeb, delightful to see you. Every so often I would reach out to him and go, dude, isn't it time for us to make Henry Hatsworth 2 spiritual successor or something? And he always says, no, there needs to be some sort of hardware with a good enough gimmick for us to do it. And I was hoping that Switch 2 would be it, but I'd do it for free, Henry Hatsworth forever. It is the game that I will probably be on my deathbed thinking that I have contributed something to society with.
Well, let's we can repair that.
We could.
We have stuff and things to do.
Yes, we do. We do. We absolutely do.
Because so I don't know, friends. Gene has been working over at Jagex on RuneScape and RuneScape Dragonwilds, which
Yeah,
recently
I
launched.
have been.
And you moved out to the UK with your whole family. You were able to successfully escape the United States. Congratulations.
I honestly didn't see it coming, but fortunately we escaped. Hopefully we won't have to return to
The
the joy
Darklands.
to the to Mad Max, but we'll see how that goes.
Well, if you want, we can actually we should friends here on playing with me, Frank and Tozeb.
And
We need to
blacksmith,
build a beacon.
yes, we do.
I don't
How do we
have.
do it?
Well, I just laid down the foundation for the beacon. Go ahead and double click on it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Let's let's build this beacon. This is a group effort. So
I'm gonna give you my green crystal.
Then click add, and then do the gray crystal.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's scattered to the winds to go collect more crystals. I'm gonna go find some more over here. What can we find?
Oh, I can see a crystal. I can do it.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Pretty. All right, let's mine the crap out of it.
Do it. Do it.
Can I say crap? It's a
Yes.
family-friendly game. All right.
It's a family-friendly game, but not a family-friendly stream.
It's
Have
not.
at it.
Ah, dag nabbit. All right.
Ooh, I gotta go get the blue crystal. I think that's
Ooh.
the last one we need.
No, we need purple.
All right.
We do not have purple.
I think Frank was on the purple one. So let's see. Chiburashka, Band-Aid Frank, great healer name. All right. Oh, we can build it. We can build it. Let's get in there. See, we can all work together. Look at that.
Yes, we can rebuild it, make it bigger, stronger, faster.
Build a beacon. It gets a little lonely, all these empty rooms.
We have a giant erection. Outstanding. The wolf agrees.
Crystal erection.
You know, if it lasts for more than 2 hours, consult it.
Tozeb says family friendly sometimes.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Occasionally. I am too bitter to be family friendly today. Beacon to adventure. I want to go to adventure. How do I do it?
Double click on it. And teleport.
It tells me it's out of juice or something. Teleport. Adventureland.
Also, this track. Fantastic.
Which track?
Oh, you can't hear it anymore.
No, we cannot hear the music. Oh, you weren't lying. I did teleport to adventure. This is in fact adventure. This is every
another
time
zone.
that I think of adventure. Every time I think of adventure, this is exactly what I think about.
Really?
No.
Oh.
No. But today, I do. All right. What are you doing? Oh, I've leveled up somehow. What did I do to deserve it? Oh, Kraken root, of course.
Ding. See, we need a sound effect there too.
We need a lot.
We need a lot of things, Gene.
So many things. So little.
All of the things.
Oh yes.
All right, but I don't want to lose you.
Root.
Where'd you go? Where are we going? I'm following you. Go get us into trouble.
Where are we going? I don't really know.
Wander off into the dark wood. It's perfectly safe.
It really is. It is that. Your game is running at 270 frames per second. I'll have you know.
That's fantastic because it's only running at like 50 frames per second on my laptop. All right. If you're not going to get us into trouble, I will. Incoming. Yes, Pristine Gamer says that this area reminds them of Teldrassil from WoW. Yes, and it's tough. It's tough doing because that was the Night Elf zone, and it's really tough getting a vibe of nighttime while still being like visible and getting to see like dark mobs and having enough light to navigate by, but to still sell the idea of night. So part of the lore of Haven is that shadow has engulfed reality, right? And light only comes from people and people coming together. So you can see every one of us casts like a little glow. Gene, you're just standing there. We lost you. But follow the little globes and you'll find us. All right. See, we do have footsteps.
No, we don't. If we have them, I can't hear them.
I hear footsteps in my build.
Okay.
Oh,
I believe
maybe
you.
Are you sure you believe me? Because
I really do. No, I mean, why would you be dishonest with me about footsteps? Nobody does that.
they're like it's one of our 2 sounds in the game.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Absolutely.
How many footsteps do you have?
1 per foot and repeating every few seconds. So, or every millisecond or so as I walk.
Wow, that's delightful. How do I aim?
You don't need to aim. Click and target. It's tab targeting
Oh
world.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
you can heat seek. It's pretty good.
Oh, here we go. I think it found me.
It sure did. And now it's found me. It wants to eat me. So the objective here is to find the zone for the boss. We have to find the bad guy and defeat him.
Hmm. Where's the boss?
Who's the boss? The boss is
Angela.
somewhere around here. Angela.
Yes. Angela. God, we're so old. We're so very old that we're the only 2 people who got that joke in like 50-mile radius.
With 5,000-mile radius. The whole
More
planet.
like it. Yeah. Holy crap. You're old when you make, who's the boss joke and like actually genuinely like it. Wow. All
Tony
right. Yes.
underappreciated comedy gold.
Kids at home, we're old people.
We are very old. But we still like video games.
I
So kids,
know. I know. What's wrong with this?
video games can take you far in life. Keep playing them.
Indeed. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, play video games instead.
Yes. And if you're lucky enough and the industry gets better, make video games.
Yeah. That's therein lies the rub. Video games take a lot of money to make. And somehow, like, here's what I'm worried about with the way that the venture and publishing market is going is that, like, we're just not going to get new games. No innovation, just repeats and sequels.
It's entirely possible. I don't necessarily have an opinion here because I am, at this point, think that a good game is the one that you make with love. The good game, the one that matters to you.
Level 5, ding!
Hey, I have never gotten so high in so many levels in an MMO in such a short amount of time.
We might have an accelerated leveling curve. I don't know about.
I like it. I like it. It's cotton fiber, just picking cotton all day long.
Cotton picking mage.
Indeed, I like it.
Well, the best part of MMOs is picking flowers and killing wolves.
That's what my daughter does. We're playing Fantasy Life right now. Highly recommend it. It's the great escape into the life that you will never have. The carefree life of doing whatever, of mining monsters and
Mining monsters?
Yeah, you can be a miner, and one of the things you need to do is to mine this giant sentient crystal monster. It's really cool. I wish
And you mine
I
the
was
actual
playing
monster.
it in the difference. Yes, you actually do. You like literally go and mine the crap out of a boss. It's really funny.
I'm gonna hit things with my tiny little wand.
You should. That's what it's there for. So where's the boss? I've been promised a boss.
What timing? Follow me. Look at that. There is a suspicious looking glowy thing. What do you think that could be?
A bush?
It is a bush, not of the George persuasion.
Yes.
I just stole that loot from you. Haha.
Oh, look at that. Kraken root.
Let's defeat this thing. And oh, this one may be bugged.
Oh, well, let's not defeat it then. What just happened to me? I teleported back.
Uh-oh.
I now need to go to adventure, but I cannot go to it. No, I can't go to adventure. I will go to adventure. Never mind.
Well, I could probably we lost you. There's actually a cheat where I could get you to where we're going really fast. Hold on. I'm gonna watch you. Turn to the right. Turn more to the right. More to the right. Keeps rotating around, and I'll point you. Find a giant stand of rocks and glowy shit behind it.
That is
Keep
oddly
rotating to
specific.
the right. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ah, there we go. Ignore the glowing cactus.
Okay.
That's another one of our zones.
Uh-huh. This thing?
No, the glowing tree. The
Oh.
one that.
Yes. Don't say. As advertised. Hairy tree.
Hairy tree. It's actually a dragonwood tree. It's a real world tree.
Oh, look. It's a Cabal Mat. My old friend. My nemesis.
He's here to teach you a lesson.
To
not leave him alone because he misses you.
He wants to give me a hug. I can tell.
Many hugs.
So many hugs.
Over the head.
Very appropriate hugs.
With. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So what are we doing? And why are we doing it?
Well, we're going to make sure that everybody has a buff. I need my own buff. So in position number 6.
Is that the sound I make? This is the sound I make. Why?
When you hit number 9.
Wow. I have so many questions.
I have 0 answers.
YOLO. All right. Okay.
All right. We're all rebuffed. Let's do this. Are we going to tank as mages? I believe in us.
I believe in us as well. I'm not really sure.
I'm going to poke it from behind.
You're going to rogue it?
Oh, yeah. If only we had rogues.
But we don't.
We actually have a rogue class. We'll someday include her. We don't have a male version of her. We can't have her in the game.
Unfortunate.
Yes. Well, we'll get there. So
but
much
first,
more
we're going to get Kablamat.
Yes, let's get him. Our friend.
Kablamat Bumberbatch.
Don't tell Benedict. I hope you all are still hearing this Amalur music as our soundtrack today.
I can't hear it.
And maybe they can hear it on the stream.
I hope so. It's lovely music. I've never had an audience before.
And it won't trigger any sort of like copyright warnings.
Isn't that a silver lining?
No, you can't hear it, y'all.
It's entirely too bad. It's a good soundtrack. I know the composer. Kablamat, we hardly knew he.
Oh, goodness. I messed everything up. We're going to go back to Gene, though.
Why? I'm stunned. It's a stunning move.
You're stunning.
Tozeb
is dead. Apparently, I'm tanking Kavalmat now. Frank, keep me alive. Oh, he's running. Good. I think we can make it.
Can we?
I don't know. Oh, God. Where is he going?
Oh,
I stunned him.
Kablamat. Not long for this world.
Oh, we're gonna destroy him. Maybe he might kill us.
I
He
hope
might.
so.
Oh,
No, he's dead.
good. Thank goodness.
Was he made of candy? Where's candy?
Candy, candy,
There's
candy,
no
I
loot.
can't let you go. Oh, aggro. Oh, and Cheburashka died. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, we died to the ads.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
isn't
well,
that just how it is?
isn't that how it is? Well, I mean, that's our game. I mean, we're
It's
right on time.
awesome.
It's right around 3 o'clock. So
Hey, where you are?
where I am, you can go ahead and click on the cactus now if you want. Oh, no, never mind.
No,
You can't.
nope, or not,
Nope.
or not. But I like it. It's a good game. I hope
Yeah,
we get to make it.
give us your hot takes, your feedback.
My feedback? I'd like to hear it.
That's fair. That is fair.
Um, it it's cool that you've made this. This is really kind of awesome. People can connect to it, and we can play it, and it does a thing, and it runs at 120 frames per second. No, 214 frames per second. Sorry. Um, it could be really cool. It's really nice to see the fact that you have put something together and it's an actual game. It needs sound and music, which would probably elevate the experience slightly.
Slightly,
Gonna
like
make that sound
infinitely.
again. Well, yes. And it needs more content. It needs to be funded so that it can be made. I mean, I don't really know what it's going to become, but it's already a really cool showcase of what people can put together if they have time and resources. Oh, look at that. It's a snowman.
Was it fun?
Was it fun? Yes, it was. It was fun because I played it with you, to be completely honest. And I've never played it before. And this was really an interesting experience to me. And I got to see a lot of really cool new things. And I got to kill Kablomat, the name that I will now remember forever. And it's going to be my password on many things.
Uh-oh, you shouldn't have said that live on stream. Now everybody will be able to hacks.
Oh, yes. I have so many secrets that are going to get exposed now.
All the secrets. All the secrets. Well,
Yes.
I'm super stoked to finally get you playing the game and seeing what's up. And, maybe if you've got a spare cycle or two, maybe help us with some audio here and there.
I wouldn't mind that. That sounds like a good plan, TM.
A good plan. And all hail Frosting, our new Lord and Savior.
Yes.
Well,
Indeed.
Indeedly do. I'll try to join you all for a brief last hurrah
Yes.
on the mound of Kabelmut.
Yes.
Hold on.
Kablamat.
It's actually the name. The name is sourced from Egyptian mythology, if you can believe it.
Man, they really kind of screwed the pooch with that one.
Well,
I will call him Shmoopsimpu. Kablamat. The Bablamat. Outstanding.
all of the joy, all of the fun here on this day as you join us in Haven, and we're going to annoy you with more cheering.
It doesn't get old, does it?
No, it certainly doesn't.
It's a thing. It certainly is a thing, isn't it?
All right. Well, I wish we had your face on stream. To
No,
be
you
able
don't.
to. I do personally.
Thank
But
you. You're
I am
too kind.
so grateful that you were able to join us and check out our humble little game. And I hope those of you who are watching can join us next week as we take another one of our friends through this wild adventure that is game development and chat about all the stuff and things that we do to bring games to market. And you're getting mad props, Gene. I think maybe a favorite, a legend in the making.
Legend in my own mind. That's
Awesome
right.
guest this week. Good laughs. Love it.
Thank you. I have a second fan.
And Tozeb says, sorry for the fan geeking a little bit too much. And Trent
Thank
says,
you. It's my
great
first.
stream as usual. Oh, thanks, Trent. I appreciate you all and catch us next week. Have a
Thank
great
you for spending
weekend.
time with us. And thank you for inviting me.
Yay!